The question is, in a test given to two groups of students, the marks obtained are as follows. Group 1 marks are given and group 2 marks are given. Examine the significance of difference between the mean marks scored by the students. So first we will apply t-test on second group is given. Marks of two groups are given, group number 1 and group number 2. Examine the significance of difference between the mean marks scored by the students of the above two groups. Let mean of group 1 is mu1 and mean of group 2 is mu2. Mean of group 1 is mu1 and mean of group 2 is mu2. So our null hypothesis is H0 such that mean of group 1 equals to mean of group 2. Means there is no significant difference between in the mean marks of two groups. We will check this at 5% level of significance or 95% confidence level. So our null hypothesis is there is no significant difference between mean marks of two groups, where mu1 is mean of group 1 and mu2 is mean of group 2. First we will apply t-test over here. For t-test, marks of group 1 and marks of group 2. Marks of group 1 are 18, 20, 36, 50, 49, 36, 34, 49, 41. And marks of group 2, 29, 28, 26, 35, 30, 44 and 46. Marks of two groups are given. In t-test, let it be x1 and x2. For group 2, write x2. Assume it as x1 and marks of group 2 x2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here n1 equals to elements of group 1 9 and n2 equals to 7. Elements of group 2 and 2 is 7. First calculate mean. Mean of group 1 equals to summation of x1 over n1. Summation of x1 means summation of sum total of all the elements of group 1 is 333 divided by 9, which is equals to 37. And mean of second group equals to summation of x2 by n2 equals to 238. Sum total of all the elements of group 2 is 238 divided by 7, which is equals to 34. So mean of x1 is 37 and mean of x2 is 34. So next is calculate deviation from mean. Means x1 minus 37. Elements of x1 minus 37. 18 minus 37 is minus 19. 20 minus 37 minus 17. Here x1 is 37. 36 minus 37 minus 1. 50 minus 37 13, 12. Then minus 1. 36 minus 37 minus 3, 12 and 4. Then deviations from group 2 by mean of second group means x2 minus x2 dash. Here x2 dash is 34 x2 dash is 34. 29 minus 34 is minus 5. 28 minus 34 minus 6. 26 minus 34 minus 8. Then 1 minus 4. 34 minus 44 minus 34 10. 46 minus 34 12 dash. Then calculate square of this, means x1 minus x1 dash square, then x2 minus x2 dash square. Square of this column, 19 into 19 361, then 217 square 289, 1 169, 12 144, 1 9 144 and 16. Again square of this column, 5 square 25, 36, 64, 1 16, 100, 12 square is 144. So calculate summation. Summation of this is summation x1 minus x1 dash square is 1134, and summation of this is 386. So n1 is 9, n2 is 7, summation of this is 1134, and summation of this is 386. Now calculate t, applying t test. Applying t test. Formula for t stat is t equals to mean of first group minus mean of second group divided by standard deviation into under root n1 n2 over n1 plus n2. This is a formula for t stat. x1 37, x2 34, n1 9, n2 7. We need to calculate s, standard deviation first. Formula for standard deviation is summation x1 minus x1 dash mean plus summation x2 minus x2 dash over degree of freedom for t test, n1 plus n2 minus 2, right, which implies s equals to 1134 and 386 divided by 9 plus 7 minus 1, which is equals to 108.57. Therefore s equals to 10.42. Here standard deviation from actual means. Our mean of x1 and x2 are in whole number or integer. That's why we are applying actual mean formula. Standard deviation from actual means is 10.42. By putting all these values in t stat, we get value of t equals to x1 is 37 minus 34, standard deviation is 10.42, under root n1 is 9 into 7, 9 plus 7. Therefore t equals to 37 minus 34 3 divided by this, 9 into 7 63, and 0.571. So t equals to 0.751. Calculated value. Calculated value of t is 0.571. Now table value of t. First calculate degree of freedom. Degree of freedom equals to new equals to n1 plus n2 minus 2, which is equals to 14. Therefore, for new equals to 14, value of t at 5% significant level for two-tail test equals to, table value is 2.14. Table value is 2.14, which is table value or critical value. Table value. This is calculator value and this is table value, which implies from these two values, calculated value is less than table value. Calculated value is less than table value. Calculated value is less than critical value or table value at 5% significant level, which implies we accept null hypothesis. H naught accepted. H naught accepted means H naught was mu1 equals to mu2, or H naught was mu1 equals to mu2, means there is no significant difference in the mean of two groups. Therefore, we accept H naught, which means we can conclude that mean marks of the students of two groups does not differ significantly, which implies mean marks of two groups do not differ significantly, means there is no significant difference between the mean marks of group 1 and mean marks of group 2. Significant means notable difference. So H naught is accepted, means mean marks of both the groups are equal, approximately equal, means mean marks of two groups do not differ significantly. Result of our hypothesis by t-test. H naught is accepted by applying t-test for group 1 and group 2 in independent sample case. In independent sample case. Now in second case, we will apply same for independent cases Mann-Whitney U test, which is non-parametric test for independent sample t-test. Mann-Whitney U test. Our question is same question. Two groups are given, marks are given. Mu1 is a mean of group 1, mu2 is a mean of group 2. Examine the significant difference between the mean marks of group 1 and group 2. Again, H naught is, null hypothesis is there is no significant difference between mean marks of two groups, group 1 and group 2. Now we will apply Mann-Whitney test, non-parametric test for same question. First, write the values of both the samples in ascending order. Values of both the samples in ascending order. In ascending order means we will club values of both the group in ascending order, right? First value is, lowest value is from two groups is 18. We will write 18 first. Group 1 means, let's name it as group 1A and group 2B. Group 1A and group 2B. First value is 18, means 18 A. Second value is 20 A. Then third value is 26 in group B, means 26 B. Then fourth value is 28 B, means 28 is from group B, 26 is from group B. The next higher value is 29, same from group B, 29. Then 30, again from group B. Then 34 group A. Then 35 group B. Then 36 group A. Then 36 again group A, and so on. We will write all the values in ascending order in one column. First one is 18, 20, 26, 28, 29, 30, 34, 35, 36, 36, 41, 44, 46, 49, 49 and 50. Total values are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in first group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in second group. 9 plus 7, 16. 9 plus 7, 16. Therefore, n equals to 16. N equals to 16. 18 is from group A. Second group, from second group, from second group, from second, from first, from second, from first. This one is from first. 41 is from group A. Then 44 group B, and 49 and 50 is from group A. Means A represents group 1, B represents group 2. Now assign ranks in increasing order. Ranks. Lowest number first rank, then 20 already in ascending order. Second, third, fourth rank, fifth rank, sixth, seventh, 8th, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have n equals to 16. Now two clashes are there. 36 clash number 1, 49 clash number 2. 49 and 36. Take average of 9 and 10. 9 and 10 average is 9.5. So rank is 9.5 and 9.5. Means 10 plus 9 divided by 2. And average of 14 and 15 is 14.5 and 14.5. Rank of 49 is 14, 49 is 15. Therefore 14 plus 15 divided by 2. Now calculate RA and RB rank of sample. RA rank of sample A, RB is rank of sample 2. First rank is from sample A, write A side. Again from sample A. 2. Sample B, write B side. 4 is from B, 5 is from B, 6 is from B, 7 is from A, then B, then A, again from A, B, 13 is from B, 14.5 is from A group, 14.5 A, and 16 A. Clear? A group ranks are in A column, B group ranks are in B column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 elements in group A and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 elements in group B. Now summation of ranks of group A is summation R1, which is 85. And summation of ranks of group 2 is 51, where n1 is elements of group 1, n1 is 9 and n2 is elements of group 2, which is 7. So sum of rank 1 is group 1 is 85, sum of ranks of group 2 is 51. Summation R1 is 85, summation R2 is, means sum of this column is 85, sum of this column is 51, elements of group 1 is 9, elements of group 2 is 7. Now take null hypothesis H0 such that mu1 equals to mu2, means there is no significant difference in mean marks of two groups. H0 is mean marks of both the groups are equal, means there is no significant difference in the mean marks of two groups. First calculate U stat, means first calculate U1. Formula for U1 is n1 into n2 plus n1 plus 1 over 2 minus r1. Formula for u1 is n1 into n2 plus n1 plus 1 2 minus r1. n1 is 9 into 7 plus 9 over 9 plus 1 by 2 minus r1 is 85, which is equals to 63 plus 90 by 2 minus 85. Therefore u1 comes out to be 23. u1 comes out to be 23. Now calculate u2. Formula for u2 is same, replace n2 in place of n1. n1 into n2 plus n2 plus 1 over 2 minus r2. This is formula for u2. n1 into 9 into 7 plus 7 plus 1 by 2 minus 51. Therefore u2 is 40. By calculating this we get u2 is 40. u1 is 23 by applying this formula and u2 is 40. Static value for u test, right? Now 3. Therefore u stat is minimum of u1 comma u2. Formula for u stat is calculated value u stat is minimum of u1 and u2. u1 is 23 and u2 is 40. So minimum value for 23 and 40 is from 23 and 40 is 23. Therefore calculate value of u test is 23. Minimum of u1 and u2. Therefore calculated value of u stat is, means Mann Whitney u test is 23. Now from Mann Whitney u test table, critical value u critical is equals to 2 for n1 equals to 9 and n2 equals to 7. For n1 equals to 9 and n2 equals to 7, u table value is 2. U table value is 2, which means our calculated value is greater than table value. Our calculated value is greater than table value, which means H naught is accepted. So we can conclude that mean marks of the students of two groups do not differ significantly. Means mean marks of two groups do not differ significantly. Means H naught is accepted, means mean marks of the two groups do not differ significantly. This is a result of hypothesis testing by Mann-Whitney U-test for independent samples. First, write values of both the groups in ascending order. Assign ranks. Write in one column ranks of the group A, then ranks of the group B. Take sum total of ranks of the group 1 and sum total of ranks of the group 2. N1 is number of terms, number of observations, number of items of group 1, and 2 is group 2, number of observations. Then calculate U1, U stat for first group, then U stat for second group. U1 is 23, U2 is 40. Value for U stat is minimum of U1 and U2. Here minimum of U1 and U2 is 23. Therefore U stat means calculated value of Mann-Whitney U test is 23. Then for table value, U critical value, you need to check for N1 and N2. N1 and N2. Like this, N2 and 1. Value is 2 over here. Right? So our stat means calculated value 23 is greater than table value 2. Therefore we accept null hypothesis, which means mu1 is equals to mu2, which means there is no significant difference between the mean marks of both of the groups. Means they do not differ significantly. So this is a result of non-parametric Mann-Whitney U test for independent samples.